Hey Mike, Dave Constine here. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I want to show you how we can create two different marketing campaigns. The first one is going to be old school customer testimonials. Yep, back in the day, these were a rage. We use these all the time, but they are still relevant now because you actually have customers that actually use our 5G service and telling their stories on how it changed their lives, how it made them better. So again, this is based on the Donald Miller story brand marketing, which I don't know if you heard of, but T-Mobile is the guide in the story, and we make our customers the hero of the story of this marketing campaign. The second marketing campaign is going to be focused on our culture. Our culture means everything to us at T-Mobile. And this is going to be very strong for LinkedIn social marketing campaigns. And again, we are using T-Mobile as the guide, and we're using our employees as the hero in the story. So again, this goes back to Donald Miller's story brand guide. And just really quick, what that's about is actually using a hero that has a problem, a pain point, and has to solve that pain point, usually by coming across a guide that helps them solve that problem, right? And that's all that we're doing. It's very simple. They call it story brand because it actually follows the steps that you would use to actually create a story. So we're going to be doing this using ChatGPT and our marketing agency. So the first one is going to be consumer based, right? Let's get into old school testimonials. This will play well against Instagram and YouTube. So I actually went ahead and looked at T-Mobile's YouTube page and Instagram account, and there's a lot of influencers, there's some commercials, there's some unboxing, but let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to actually seeing what our customers are doing with 5G and how it's changing their lives, right? So I am now in ChatGPT, and I'm just going to say, I want to make, and I'll speed this part up so that you don't have to actually see what I'm actually typing. Okay, so real quick, I want to make a marketing campaign for T-Mobile around consumers, the customers that actually use 5G service every day. I want the stories, not sorries, to be compelling and play across YouTube, and then use cut downs for Instagram. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Great idea. Campaign hashtag my 5G story. Yeah, we're still using hashtags. Gives us great concept on spotlighting real T-Mobile users and how 5G enhances their daily lives, whether they're creators, uploading on the go, small business owners, running storefronts from their phones, gamers streaming on the bus, or families FaceTiming across the coast. Main content format will be 2 to 3 minutes for each video, documentary style, handheld, or cinematic. Candid storytelling. This is now the trend in YouTube and on Instagram now. It's going to be more of an authentic documentary style narrative, right? We're not looking at things that have a lot of graphics, a lot of movement. We just want customers telling their story to camera and how it made a difference in their lives. I'm from Maine, and I have a cousin who's a lobsterman. So he uses T-Mobile, and it helps him keep connected to his family while he's out lobstering. It also allows him to get updates, do Facebook posts, to actually control his social media. Well, not control, but actually update his social media while he's actually lobstering, so that he is actually creating his social media posts from the lobster boat, which is huge, right? Us being in Kansas City right now, farming, cattle ranching is huge, right? Talking about how farmers and cattle ranchers are using the 5G technology. I know that a big player was or is Tractor Supply, and how we help them put 5G coverage in all their stores using our 5G routers, which is huge, right? So again, we're taking these stories that we worked on at the executive briefing program and with our sales teams, but now we're actually just using good old school customer testimonials. We have our production plan, identify real customers, small biz, Gen Z, remote workers, creators, seniors, students, interview style shoots with B-roll, edit both long form and short form, YouTube and Instagram. And then we can also do UGC, which is user generated content callouts, prompting the community to upload their own stories with the hashtag my5Gstory. And then the winner could get a featured prize or a monthly spotlight or, in a TV spot. So something that is very back to grassroots documentary style. This is what's actually working now, right? And again, you create the longer format testimonials for YouTube that we go interview them, we see them how they're using the technology in the field, and then we're actually using these videos for YouTube content. And then we're cutting them down using the reel strategy for that. And we could also use in the field still photography also for using posts and carousels and that kind of thing on Instagram. Second opportunity is about our culture at T-Mobile. And again, I won't bore you with this. I'm just going to write this out real quick. Okay, so the second one is now I want to create a social media campaign that focuses on the T-Mobile culture. Our employees mean everything to us. This campaign will launch across YouTube and LinkedIn. Can you give me a marketing campaign for this? So we will see what our marketing agency says. Campaign title, hashtag we are T-Mobile. Tagline, powered by people, driven by purpose. Campaign concept, spotlight the passion, diversity, purpose of people who make T-Mobile run, from frontline retail associates to engineers and HQ innovators. This campaign is a window into what it feels like to work at T-Mobile, why the culture is the company's superpower. YouTube series Inside Magenta. Format 2 to 3 minute documentary style stories, authentic, human, not corporate. Think Apple Meets Humans of New York. Awesome. Episode structure, who they are, what they do, why it matters, Magenta movement, a closing anecdote or surprise goosebumps story, end card, this is T-Mobile, this is family, we are T-Mobile. The LinkedIn series will be Meet Magenta. Again, this is going to be 60 to 90 second vertical videos and carousel posts. Professional, warm, inspiring. Again, we want to make sure that they're documentary style, that they're not overproduced. Showcase leadership, DE&I, innovation, employee wellness, team wins. Meet Miguel, a solutions specialist who turned a retail job into a leadership career. At T-Mobile, we invest in people who bring heart and hustle. This is great. Visuals, behind the scene workshops, team outings, volunteer days, real life testimonials. Use bold magenta overlays with pull quotes. Again, this is all going to be done in T-Mobile branding, but more in a documentary style, more raw, grassroots feeling, which is what is trending for social media right now. People want to see something that's real and that is genuine and more documentary style, especially in the age of AI. So again, here are two separate social media campaigns that we can use. They're evergreen. We can be working on these all the time. We can use ChatGPT for helping us with actually scripting some of this stuff out. Again, we're not giving away any secret sauce, any secret sauce, or any trade secrets. We're just using good old testimonials. We're looking at testimonials when it comes to actual customers, and we're looking at testimonials when it comes to our actual employees. And this is going to be great because this is what's playing, what is really picking up on the algorithm right now on social media. It is going to be these stories that are really heartfelt, they're documentary style, they're grassroots, they're not a lot of glitz and glamour kind of things, they're not influencers. These are real people that are actually using the technology in everyday lives, and the real people that actually work at T-Mobile. So that's my little pitch to you, Mike. I hope that you find this something that we could use, something that I could work on, hopefully, something that we could work on together. Again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, but I wanted to bring this to you real quick. I hope that you have an amazing weekend, and I'll probably post this for you on Monday morning. Have a great day.